Today I'll talk about why the quality of refereeing has dropped in the Premier League over the years. We all know that the Premier League is one of the most challenging leagues in Europe. Being the toughest, we would assume that it would have some of the best referees and match officials for the Premier League matches. Under them, strict decision making comes in handy, which should not affect any club in any fixtures. However, over the past few years, the standard of refereeing has dropped in the Premier League, leading to wrong decisions and controversies on the pitch. Sometimes it's a bonus for the clubs that gets the decision in their favour, while the other team suffers. This has led to many dissensions on the pitch, and referees have been blamed for it. The way referees have staunchly upheld their decision without taking VAR check has raised concerns over their irrational decisions in recent years. It looks like the Premier League has dropped its bar too low, and we have witnessed many soft penalties have been awarded. This drew many criticisms, as Neil Warnock said. Many big clubs get away from such wrong refereeing, and referees have lost all credibility after reversing their decisions. EPL referees have lacked clarity under Mike Riley's management. Since Mike Riley took over in 2009, the referees don't look confident when making decisions, although they are not to be blamed because those in charge are not giving proper education to them. There has been a lack of teaching and officials are not good enough. Those who have been assigned to Premier League never tried top-level coaching and hence were given a Premier League job. The biggest threat to modern football, particularly in England, but also present in other countries, and how to fix it. Mike Riley himself one of the worst referees ever. Riley is now the head of the English refereeing body, and if an incompetent is in charge of the referees will be inept themselves. Much needs to be done about refereeing. Mike Riley's sacking would be a good start. The Premier League referees have become a laughingstock, and Mike Riley is to blame for inconsistency in officiating. Many people blame VAR, but VAR isn't the problem. The way it is used is what's causing problems and terrible decision makings. So I wanted to talk also in this video to compare Premier League refereeing versus Champions League refereeing. If you go to other competitions, you will witness how referees are precise with their calls. In the Liverpool vs Tottenham match this season, if Kane's challenge on Robertson had been in the Champions League, he had been sent off without a VAR check. Fortunately, in the Premier League, he received a yellow card. There's been less use of VAR in the Champions League because the referees have clear leadership from UEFA referees. Referees in Champions League make bold decisions because they don't award fouls after a soft challenge on players, which Premier League referees do. UEFA Chief Refereeing, led by Roberto Rossetti, controls the entire process of selecting referees for Champions League games. Regardless of this, not a single English referee was officiated in the UCL round of 16 except for Michael Oliver in 2018, when he awarded Real Madrid a penalty and gave Gianluigi Buffon a red card for dissent. This was the last time any English referee was involved in the Champions League round of 16. While in the 2018 FIFA World Cup, not a single British referee was selected for the World Cup among 99 others. However, Mark Clattenburg could have been the one, but he left for Saudi Arabia in 2017. The constant criticism of Premier League referees affects the quality of one of the most competitive leagues and its games. Ever since Keith Hackett's left, there has been a huge decline of Premier League referees in Europe. What must be done to stop all of this terrible decision making and the opposing team not having the right decisions being made by referees? First solution that they should make is to get rid of Mike Riley and get a new head of the refereeing body in the Premier League, Firstly, they should release a rule book of all the rules and fouls decisions that should be made in various different games, and that will then give the fans, the players, the clubs a better idea on whether referees are doing the right thing or are just mindless and are stupid in making decisions.